Hey YouTube, this is Cyphers104 here, coming at you with a scrap deck. Now I know this is really kind of weird for the format, but in my opinion it's just great countering the format, honestly. With all the injectors out, they kill your stuff, and then you bring tons of crap in. Torrents at 2, lots of staples, just killing stuff all over the place. So I put these guys together, and they work. So the deck list is in the description below, and yeah, let's just get on to the actual deck. 2 scrap goblins, troll the hell out of your opponent, but mostly just 3-star tuner. Scrap beast, only a 4-star tuner. Scrap orthros, I almost never actually use him as a tuner. Really just usually special summon him with his own effect, destroy himself, and then add like a chimera or something to my hand, which always nice. And then your one lonely scrap searcher, just because it's great for the deck, just to have a spec all over the place. Mainly because of golem. Not sure if you can see that. There it is, golem. But yeah, that's it for the stuff in the graveyard. Except you got your 3 chimeras. I'm still proxying one, but that's another chimera. Just leads into synchros. Kind of annoying because it only goes into scrap synchros because of his effect, but no biggie. Next up, 3 golems, a la why you run searcher. But yeah, usually just goes into scrap twin, this guy, all the time, which it's really helpful. Plus your scraps can special summon him and then go into various plays, or you can special summon goblin on your opponent's side of the field and swing for a game, even if they have something big up, which is always nice. Next up, you just got your standard 3 meklord emperor granel, just standard tech for scraps. Not even going to go into that. To the tricky. Now this is kind of interesting for a scrap deck because my logic behind this was that I run 3 scrapyards, which means I have tuners in my hand all the time. So I put tricky in to get a special summon out of it and get rid of one of my tuners. So if I open up with this, a scrapyard or a scrap tuner, and a golem, that's an instant synchro right there, because you contribute the tricky for golem. But yeah. Then just 1 gorz. Why not? So that's it for monsters. Now on to spells. Running 3 scrapyard because you're running tricky. There we go. Nice and centered. But yeah, just as a scrap tuner to your deck, the best searcher in the game. Not really, but it's pretty good. Next up, you got your 3 scrapstorms. Just standard, allows for some draw power. And gets you searches from your scraps. Now for staples, I'm running that. So I'm running 7 staples. That is all personal preference, so I don't even go over them. And same for traps, I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 traps. None of them have anything specifically to do with scraps. Now, the reason I'm running these guys is probably just because Starlight is obnoxious. A friend told me to put it in a second torrent, and I was like, no! And then Divine Wrath is just my preference over Valor, because it gets around Valor, which is pretty funny, actually. So yeah, that's it for traps. Now for the extra deck, really nothing too out there for the extra deck, really just your standard scrap stuff. You got your 1 archfiend, just because, excuse me, just because you run the chimera and goblin, that's the only thing you can go for. Then you got your standard 3 dragons, still proxying 1, but again, just standard stuff, like you just need it. And then playable too, by the way. Then you got your 3 scrap twin because again you just need it. That's the deck. Really quite the trollish deck, to be honest, because as much as they get rid of your crap, you always have more. So anyway, yeah, that's the deck. Hope you guys enjoy it. Comment, rate, subscribe. I don't know what else to really say. I take requests on what you want to see, but that's all that is on my introductory page of sorts. So Happy dueling, guys. Sniper's Wing out.